Cool FM live here from Livia's Coffee in Sierra Vista. Joining me right now is Renee Hopkins with the Cochise County Humane Society. For some reason I wanted to say animal shelter, but Humane Society. And Renee, you are starting a Neuter Your Ex campaign. What the heck is that about?
Thank you, Todd, again, for always considering us and having us. This is our second annual Neuter Your Ex fundraiser campaign, and it is to highlight our feral trap, neuter, return program. And it's basically those that maybe have been burdened by love recently. We give you the opportunity to make a $15 donation. When you make that donation, you'll also send us a name of whoever has harmed you or hurt you, and we'll be sure to take care of them for you as well. What we will do then, we will take that name, we will go out and trap feral or community cats throughout Cochise County, and then when we receive one, we will go ahead and we will name them after that ex that burned you. No problem at all for us. We take pleasure in doing so for you. But in return, we will end up trapping, neutering, and returning that kitty cat, and you will help us by donating funds that support our trap, neuter, return program.
Now, you have been doing this now. Is this your third year or second?
Second year for the program.
Okay.
Fourth year in a trapping program for Cochise County Humane Society.
And how did you come up with the idea for the Neuter Your Ex campaign?
It started actually with another humane society that we are friends with, and we saw their campaign and we kind of took it from them. And it went well for them. I did not know how well it would go in Cochise County. I thought we'd maybe get 3 or 4 donations. We ended up getting 26 last year.
So, yeah, your first year last year, 26 donations.
Yes.
So how much total did you raise last year?
Oh, it was 15 times 26, whatever that might be.
Okay,
so,
all right.
I mean, we were shocked. We were definitely shocked. So we've kind of upped the ante a little bit this year.
And so the goal is 50.
The goal this year, yes, it went
50.
so well that we're hoping for 50. We have well over 50 cats slated for trap, neuter, return. I've already scheduled for the next 60 days. We're looking at 75 cats in total, but if we get at least 50 donations, that would really square us away in the supplies that we need for the next 6 months for this program.
Talk about the Cochise County Humane Society. Educate folks about who you are and what you do.
Sure. A lot of the time people do get us confused for their local animal shelters, but that is not what we are. We've actually been around town in Cochise County since 1986. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we are completely ran by volunteers. We start with our most popular program, our spay-neuter pet program. Anybody that qualifies, whether you be a veteran, whether you be a low-income family perhaps, or if you're of a certain age, we will pay for half of your spay or neuter. Then we have our feral cat TNR program, trap, neuter, return, throughout the county as we can. We have volunteers come out and trap, neuter, return. And then we also have our cat foster program. And then we also have our dog fostering program, which we introduced last April.
Okay. Now, the Neuter Your Ex campaign returning again now through Valentine's Day.
Yes, through Valentine's Day. We will take your donations. We will start naming kitties. Our first trapping event is going to be on the 26th of January. Then we'll have February 10th as well, and then we'll be doing another trapping event a week after Valentine's Day.
Now, we have all the information in the post description of this video, and you've got information on your page too, your Facebook page. Cochise County Humane Society page, and we've got a link to that page in our post description of this video as well too. But all people have to do is just Zelle you a $15 donation, correct?
Yes, you send it right over to Zelle. It'll go over to me personally. Right after that, you send me a text. Just tell me what your name is and tell me the name of your ex. It's that simple. We do it this way so that those that do donate are kept anonymous. While we do this in fun, we do it for jest. We don't want anybody to be upset. We don't want anybody personally attacked for any reason, so I'm the only one that holds this information.
Okay.
We won't be outing anybody. We will only be naming exes. That's it.
Well, this was the first time you did this in the area last year. It was a big success. What was the kind of reaction you got and experience from this first time?
You never know with the public. I really thought I might be shunned, to be honest with you. It turned out to be a hit. It was such a hit that that's how you and I met.
Oh, that's true.
You contacted me. Yeah,
you
contacted me about it, and it was very popular. And that's how you and I got together.
And so we've been doing more things together too, trying to get the word out more about what the Cochise County Humane Society does.
And we coordinate with other shelters. We're here to support all of Cochise County area shelters. So yeah, you'll see us all around town at our local shelters, and then volunteering throughout Cochise County and doing fundraisers and events all the time.
And you know, And at the shelters and even with the, Pet of the Weeks, dogs get a lot of the focus.
Yeah.
And the one thing with the Cochise County Humane Society, you put a little more focus on the cats and the kittens.
Yes, because that's what we've led with. We've been fostering kittens for quite some time now. We picked the program back up. It was in the early 2000s. My forefathers and foremothers, they had a really prosperous foster program, and for some reason it kind of just disappeared. So we have brought that back over the last 3 years. Cats did so well that we said, hey, let's shoot for dogs. And that's our main purpose, is pulling cats and dogs from our local area shelters within Cochise County.
Now, you were telling me before we went on the air here that you drive around so much in Cochise County that your gas bill gets pretty high, doesn't it?
Yes, it's quite expensive. We do a very good job, and I have to credit our board treasurer securing donations and grants for our spays and neuters, but that really only pays for spays and neuters. It doesn't pay for vaccinations, it doesn't pay for pain meds, doesn't pay for gas, for trap neuter return supplies, doesn't pay for any of that. Our vehicle maintenance, we go to very rural areas and it can really wear and tear our cars and our van. So that's what this fundraiser is for. If we can raise the $15 donations, it will take care of us for close to 6 months in this program.
All right. Well, it's called the Neuter Your Ex.
Yes.
Promotion here. It runs now through February 14th.
You got it.
And it benefits the Cochise County Humane Society. And again, Renee Hopkins, thank you so much for joining us today. Any final thoughts here before we go? Did we cover pretty much everything?
Thank you, Todd. And I was thinking about it this morning. If we can get the 50 donations, what I'm going to do is I'm personally going to sponsor a nice goodie bag. I will pick somebody from our 50 donors, and I will pull a random name, and they will get some kind of gift package from us. We are working right now on some I Neutered My Ex with CCHS t-shirts, so I will be sure to include one of those t-shirts, but they'll get a lovely Valentine's gift bag from us on or around Valentine's Day.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, that is nice.
Yeah.
And we do have the phone number. And now if somebody, maybe doesn't want to they don't have an ex, they just want to help and donate. I suppose we could use this time for taking just donations too as well.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, we were really focused on exes last year. The folks that called us kind of changed that for us. We had one woman with 3 exes. We had another person that asked about some local politicians. If you've got maybe a girl in high school that you don't like that much, we'll name a cat after her. It's no problem. Our main goal is to raise money for the kitties, for feral cats. They are the most underserved animals in our community.
Cochise County Humane Society, Inc. Folks, please help support this great organization in Cochise County. And Renee Hopkins, you're the president, right?
I am the board president.
How long have you been the president of the Cochise County Humane Society?
I was nominated a little over a year now, so I've got 3 more years in my term.
Oh, so you've only been the president for about a year. Now, did you actually help with the organization prior to that?
I served as vice president for years prior to that, and I served as our secretary as well.
Okay, so you just kind of gradually moved up the chain,
yes,
so
and
to
we
speak.
all kind of rotate. That's part of our bylaws, and we don't stay in the same position for eons. And yes, our previous president, the only reason I moved up is because our previous president, Yvonne, retired.
Oh, she retired?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, so then I moved into her position. But it's been a great honor. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And we will continue working on it. Just remember, we're all volunteers, guys. So when you call us, be nice. We're doing the best we can for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
And speaking of volunteers, you don't turn anybody away for volunteering.
No, we won't. We will require you to actually train with us for some things.
Okay.
Fostering as well, we won't turn you away, but if there's something maybe you need to work on before you can foster, we'll help you get there as well. But no, we won't turn anybody away. Call me directly, 520-508-6083. That's my business line. And just talk to me about what you'd like to do, what you think you could do as far as helping us. Please, by all means.
All right, sounds good. Renee, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be following you in this campaign.
Yeah.
Neuter Your Ex is underway right now, all for the benefit of the Cochise County Humane Society.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Renee.
Thanks, Todd.
You bet.